Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. My name is Dr. Shaun Crowell. I'm running for the United States Senate here in Tennessee. I have been advocating Tea Party politics since its inception in 2009. Historically, I have voted as a conservative Christian in the Republican Party. Today, I stand before you as a liberty-minded independent. I believe in a small federal government, a balanced budget, less taxes, freedom, and to root out all forms of government, corporate, and banker corruption. While critics may cite my lack of political experience as a detriment to me, I will cite a lack of leadership in Washington, D.C. as a detriment to all of us. These last 4 years have been horrendous for our country, for our state. Senator Corker has agreed with President Barack Obama 61% of the time when he has voted. Both Corker and Obama are two big reasons why we are in this economic mess that we have. Mr. Corker voted in 2008 for the Banker-Bailout Act, commonly referred to as the Economic Emergency Stabilization Act, sometimes called TARP as well, which gave $700 billion of my money, your kids' money, and your grandkids' money to the banks. 2 years later, we were trying to figure out where this money went to. So we sent a bill to the United States Senate to audit the Federal Reserve. How do you think Mr. Corker voted? He voted to not audit the Federal Reserve. He voted to keep the money, your money, that he spent a secret from you. Last year, he voted for the National Defense Authorization Act, which says in sections 1021 and 1022 that any U.S. citizen that commits a belligerent act, mind you what I'm saying, U.S. citizen, not terrorist, but U.S. citizen, that's me and you, that commits a belligerent act. It's a very vague and subjective term. But any U.S. citizen that commits a belligerent act can be arrested by our military and detained indefinitely without a trial, without a lawyer, without a phone call. That's an attack against our Constitution, against our Bill of Rights. It's an attack against our freedoms. As your senator, I will protect your freedom. And I have a plan to turn this economy around, get people back to work, and get this country back to the Constitution. I believe that history teaches us a valuable lesson if we will take the time to ponder it. Careful study of our nation's monetary policy will lead you to the understanding that I have, which is that we are on the brink of losing this great republic for which so many of our men and women have fought and died to preserve. It is imperative that we make amends for past failures by voting for people who more politically align with the core values that made this the greatest nation on earth. I'm a middle-class American who's a small business owner, and I know what it's like to struggle to pay taxes, to keep up with the federal government regulations. It hinders my growth. It stymies my creation of jobs. I'm a born-again Christian, father, and husband who realizes that our nation is on the brink of disaster, that we are about to lose our Constitution, our Bill of Rights. Everything that we have stood and fought for over 200 years is about to be taken away. So on November 6, 2012, in the general election, I ask that you vote for a man who shares your values, who shares your heart, a true conservative, a true American, a true Tennessean. Vote for Dr. Shaun Crowell for the United States Senate. Thank you.